Have you ever dreamt of discovering a hidden treasure? Something that has been lost for centuries, only to be found again by a stroke of luck? Well, what if I told you that a team of archaeologists just stumbled upon the tomb of the Egyptian god Osiris next to the River Nile? Yes, you heard that right. Scientists have just found the tomb of one of the most important gods in Egyptian mythology. This discovery is not only fascinating, but it also sheds new light on our understanding of ancient Egypt. So, get ready to embark on a journey into the world of Osiris as we uncover the secrets of his tomb and learn more about the mythology that surrounds him. The discovery of Osiris's tomb was nothing short of remarkable. A team of archaeologists, led by Dr. Zahi Hawass, had been using ground-penetrating radar to search for hidden tombs in the area. After months of scanning the ground, they finally got a signal that piqued their interest. The signal was coming from an area near the River Nile, which was known to be an important site for religious rituals in ancient times. Upon further investigation, the team found a hidden entrance that led to a complex network of tunnels and chambers. As they explored the maze of corridors, they realized they had stumbled upon something truly extraordinary: the tomb of Osiris. The discovery was a significant moment in the history of archaeology, and it has captured the attention of people all over the world. The location of the tomb, next to the River Nile, is particularly significant. The river was a vital source of life for the people of ancient Egypt, and it played an important role in their religious beliefs. Osiris was associated with the Nile, and the discovery of his tomb in this location adds to the mythological significance of the site. The discovery of the tomb has also provided valuable insights into the way ancient Egyptians honored their gods. The tombs of pharaohs were often grandiose displays of wealth and power, with precious metals and jewels adorning the sarcophagus. However, the tomb of Osiris is different. Rather than being a lavish display of wealth, the tomb is simple and understated. It appears to have been built with the purpose of honoring Osiris, rather than showcasing the wealth of the person buried inside. This suggests that Osiris was held in high regard by the people of ancient Egypt, and that his cult was an important part of their religious beliefs. Overall, the discovery of Osiris's tomb is a remarkable achievement in the field of archaeology. It sheds new light on the mythology of ancient Egypt and provides us with a glimpse into the way they honored their gods. As the team of archaeologists continues to excavate the site, we can only hope that they will uncover more clues about this fascinating and mysterious god. Osiris was one of the most important gods in ancient Egyptian mythology. He was the god of the afterlife, fertility, and vegetation, and was believed to be the ruler of the underworld. Osiris was often depicted as a mummified figure with green skin and wearing the Atef crown, which was associated with kingship. According to myth, Osiris was killed by his brother Set, who was jealous of his power. Set dismembered Osiris's body and scattered the pieces throughout Egypt. However, Osiris's wife Isis was able to find the pieces and put them back together, thus resurrecting Osiris. This story of death and resurrection is an important theme in ancient Egyptian mythology, and it was closely associated with the idea of rebirth and the afterlife. Osiris was believed to judge the souls of the dead and to grant them eternal life in the afterlife. The cult of Osiris was widespread throughout ancient Egypt, and his worship was closely tied to the annual flooding of the River Nile. The flooding of the river was seen as a sign of Osiris's annual resurrection, and his death and resurrection were often reenacted in religious ceremonies. Overall, Osiris was a powerful and important god in ancient Egyptian mythology, and his cult played a significant role in the religious beliefs of the people of Egypt. The discovery of Osiris's tomb was an incredible achievement, and the archaeologists were able to uncover a wealth of artifacts and treasures. The tomb was filled with statues, burial offerings, and other artifacts that give us valuable insights into the life and worship of Osiris. One of the most significant finds was a large statue of Osiris, which was found in the central chamber of the tomb. The statue was made of black basalt and was over 6 feet tall. The statue was incredibly detailed, with intricate carvings of hieroglyphics and symbols, including the Atef crown, which was associated with kingship. In addition to the statue, the archaeologists found a number of other smaller statues of Osiris, as well as offerings such as incense burners and jars filled with food and drink. These offerings were made by the ancient Egyptians to honor Osiris and to ensure his favor in the afterlife. Another interesting find was a small box, which was found in a side chamber of the tomb. The box was made of gold and was adorned with intricate engravings of symbols and hieroglyphics. Inside the box, the archaeologists found a piece of papyrus which was inscribed with a prayer to Osiris. The tomb also contained a number of funerary objects, including amulets, beads, and other items that were buried with the deceased to protect them in the afterlife. These objects were made of precious materials such as gold and lapis lazuli, and they were often inscribed with spells and incantations to protect the deceased. Overall, the discoveries made in Osiris's tomb provide valuable insights into the religious beliefs and practices of the ancient Egyptians. The artifacts and treasures found in the tomb demonstrate the importance of Osiris in the lives of the people of ancient Egypt and provide us with a window into their world. As the excavation of the tomb continues, we can only hope that more discoveries will be made, allowing us to learn even more about this fascinating and enigmatic god. The discovery of Osiris's tomb was a remarkable achievement, but the excavation of the site presents a number of challenges. The tomb is thousands of years old, and the delicate nature of the artifacts and structures means that they must be handled with care. One of the biggest challenges is the preservation of the tomb and its artifacts. The tomb is incredibly fragile, and the excavation process must be carried out with the utmost care to avoid damaging the artifacts. The archaeologists have to be especially careful when removing the sand and debris that has accumulated over the centuries, as even the slightest movement can damage the structures and artifacts. Another challenge is the logistics of excavating a tomb that is so remote and difficult to access. The tomb is located in a remote area, and the harsh desert climate can make working conditions extremely challenging. The archaeologists have to bring in equipment and supplies from a distance, which can be a logistical nightmare. Furthermore, the excavation of the tomb raises important ethical questions about the disruption of a sacred site. The tomb is a site of enormous significance to the people of Egypt, and the excavation process must be carried out with respect and sensitivity. The archaeologists must balance their scientific goals with the need to preserve the site's cultural and religious heritage. Despite these challenges, the excavation of Osiris's tomb is an incredibly exciting opportunity to learn more about the ancient Egyptians and their beliefs. The discoveries made in the tomb will provide valuable insights into the way the people of ancient Egypt lived and worshipped, and will help us to better understand their world. As the excavation continues, we can only hope that the archaeologists will be able to overcome the challenges and make even more discoveries that will shed new light on this fascinating and mysterious god. In conclusion, the discovery of Osiris's tomb next to the River Nile is a remarkable achievement that has captured the attention of people all over the world. The tomb contains valuable artifacts and treasures that provide us with insights into the life and worship of Osiris and the religious beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. However, the excavation of the tomb also presents a number of challenges, including the preservation of the artifacts, the logistical difficulties of working in a remote area, and the ethical considerations of disrupting a sacred site. The archaeologists working on the site must balance their scientific goals with the need to preserve the cultural and religious heritage of the tomb. Overall, the discovery of Osiris's tomb is a reminder of the incredible achievements of the ancient Egyptians and the importance of studying history. The mysteries of the past still have the power to capture our imagination and inspire us to explore the world around us. With this in mind, we hope that you've enjoyed this journey into the world of Osiris, and that you've learned something new about this enigmatic and fascinating god. Stay curious, keep learning, and who knows what secrets the world will reveal next.